It begins with silence, the kind of silence that only exists beyond Earth's winds, beyond its oceans, beyond its chaos. Up here, on the moon, every movement echoes in vacuum. Every footstep is a crunch in dust unchanged for billions of years. But that silence is about to break, because the moon is no longer just a rock. It's a gateway, a hub, a spaceport. The first thing you see isn't a crater, it's a runway, miles long, paved with regolith hardened by microwaves and lasers. Automated rovers crawl along its edges, scanning for debris, maintaining structure. The terminal, a vast dome sunk into the lunar surface, built into lava tubes for natural shielding against radiation. Solar panels stretch for kilometers across the horizon, catching sunlight in endless day. This is Luna Station 1, the first spaceport built beyond Earth. But why the moon? Because space travel is brutally expensive. Every ounce launched from Earth fights gravity 6 times stronger than on the moon. On Luna, rockets need only a fraction of the fuel to escape. That makes it the perfect staging ground for missions to Mars, to the outer planets, to the asteroid belt and beyond. Raw materials regolith for construction, ice from polar craters for water, fuel and oxygen can be mined on site. 3D printers churn out landing pads, fuel tanks and habitats using local dust. Nuclear reactors hum beneath radiation shielding, supplying steady power where the sun can't reach. The moon becomes not just a pit stop, it becomes infrastructure. Every day, cargo landers descend from Earth, gliding in with supplies, equipment and personnel. They offload in vacuum-sealed docks before launching again, lighter, cheaper, faster. Every week, shuttles rise from the far side of the moon toward deep space, using mass drivers, giant electromega railguns to launch payloads without fuel. Every month, crews depart from lunar orbit aboard vessels far too massive to launch from Earth. Interplanetary ships assembled here piece by piece like cosmic Lego. And inside the port, a new kind of society emerges. Engineers, biologists, AI technicians, pilots, prospectors, astrobiologists, tourists in sealed suits walking through low-gravity plaza, children who've only ever known the moon's gentle pull, bouncing in slow arcs between modules. Languages mix, flags blur, missions overlap. This is humanity at the crossroads of the solar system. But turning the moon into a spaceport isn't without risk. Radiation is relentless. Without a magnetic field or thick atmosphere, long-term life requires shielding meters of regolith, underground bunkers or advanced magnetic domes. Micrometeorites strike without warning. Thermal extremes swing by hundreds of degrees between day and night. Equipment fails. Accidents happen. Politics follow. Who controls the moon? Is it a neutral hub, like Antarctica, or the new battleground for spacefaring powers? And then there's Earth. As the spaceport grows, Earth becomes smaller. No longer the launchpad of civilization. It becomes the origin point, important, but no longer central. The moon is where the future takes off, where Mars missions begin, where asteroid miners are trained, where colonies are launched. Earth becomes the homeworld, but the moon becomes the headquarters. One day, a launch shakes the lunar bedrock. From a platform carved into the dark side, a fusion-powered ship lifts towards Saturn. Not a probe, not a robot. People, scientists, explorers, children of Earth born in lunar gravity, bound for a world never touched by life. It's no longer science fiction, it's logistics. Because we built the spaceport, we turned our nearest neighbor into our greatest opportunity. And in doing so, we turned the moon from a symbol into a starting line. It's still quiet sometimes, but not empty, not forgotten. The moon now hums with engines, with voices, with life. A world once dead now becomes the beating heart of humanity's next chapter.